Hello and welcome to Fantasy Premier League, the D Unit's journey. I'm FPL D Unit and I'm here with my Game Week 10 team selection. Now, I have been tearing my hair out, wondering whether I'm making the right play this week. I am taking a -4 and I have traded out Erling Halaand and Emil Smith-Rowe, and I've bought in Mohamed Salah and Matheus Cunha. Now, I'm hoping that this pays off. And I'm going to cover the -4. I am kind of expecting a red arrow this week just because of the fact that I am taking a -4 and I've been super lucky the last 2 times I've done it. But I'm hoping that it pays off in the long run. And it means that I save my wild card. And look, I have really debated about playing it. I've been so close. I've looked at so many drafts. The drafts I've made and put up this week, I just think that I could easily play them, and like in my head, I'm like going, would I change that much in game week 12? And like the Brighton and the Bournemouth runs and the Arsenal runs come in. Like I would already have like almost 2 Arsenal players in this draft. I'm not sure. I still might change it. This might actually change if I find out that Chris Wood and Dwight McNeil are not playing. But look, that weighs heavily into my team selection, and I'm basing my team selection on them 2 being available. So without further ado, no more fluff. Let's look into it. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like the video. And if you're new, please press the subscribe button. Help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? All right, now let's get into it. Game week 10 team selection. Here's my final thoughts as well. So for me, Haaland is no longer essential. I think you can get rid of him. I think Salah's the one you wanted, the 2. I think that is the argument now. Is it Mo Salah or is it Erling Haaland? Mo Salah, Erling Haaland. I've gone with Mo Salah, based on a number of things, just because of the fact that I can get so much money into the rest of my squad. And I think that the budget forwards at the moment are covering what Haaland's delivering. Obviously, 3 premium midfielders is the play, and that is what I'm working my way towards. With potentially Morgan Rogers being an enabler or getting a 5th premium midfielder in. I mean, after the international break, the reason why I want to hold it then is Kevin De Bruyne potentially might be fit and available, and I can, worked it out in my head, squeeze him into my lineup with Saka and Mbeumo, Palmer and Salah, and have Wissa, Cunha and Wood in attack. I mean, like, it's insane. Like, that blows my mind that it's possible to do that. So, look, that's what I'm thinking. Premium is the way to go. Budget forwards are delivering in spades. It's just a matter of hopefully you get the right ones and hopefully they score on every given week that you're playing them. Premium defenders, on the other hand, have been pretty damn poor, but I'm backing in 2 of them again this week, and surely this week we'll get into the goalkeeper, David Raya. He's still on my team. He's done nothing. 4 weeks for 4 points. Surely this is the week where he gives me some sort of points. I don't care if it's... Just don't get a yellow card, Raya. Like, don't let a goal in. How hard can it possibly be to just keep a clean sheet? I mean, I bought you. I paid $5.6 million for you. Upgraded you from Dean Henderson, who's made more points than you quite comfortably since I axed him, and potentially might make me more, could have made me more points again this weekend. You need to step up. So, into the defence. Now, this is hard. I've got Robinson at home against Brentford playing for Fulham. Like, in my head, I was like going, I'm backing Mbeumo in, which means that Robinson's not going to keep a clean sheet. And like if I was wildcarding, I would have bought Wissa in as well. So in my mind, I'm like going, if I'm backing them in, I shouldn't be backing Robinson in, which is only reason why James Justin has made it in here. So of the 3 defenders, James Justin is the one that really could have been swapped with old mate Robinson, but unfortunately he's not. So Ipswich away, I did like the positions he took up against Manchester United in the Carabao Cup overnight, and I think that potentially he could be really good in this game week. I'm certainly hoping that he is. Alexander Arnold, he also needs to step up. I mean, he's been poor, relatively speaking, and I'm kind of concerned that Liverpool might concede, but Liverpool have been really good defensively against these kind of teams. They've barely conceded a goal. They conceded 2, but that was against Arsenal, so you kind of write that one off. These are the games with Brighton at home that I'm expecting Liverpool to keep a clean sheet, and hopefully Trent can get involved in some of the attacking returns. It'd be great if he assisted a goal for Mo Salah. I would be a very happy man if that happens. So hopefully Trent rewards my faith in keeping him. He's got 2 weeks to make sure he doesn't leave my squad in the wildcard round in game week 12, so he needs to step up. Eight Nori, he's at home to Crystal Palace. There's every chance of attacking returns here. He was definitely the one that I didn't think about swapping out for Robinson. So look, I'm hoping that pays off and Eight Nori doesn't get a yellow card, so he's free to play Southampton the week after. But that is at the back of my head that it could be bad. So it's handy that I've got Robinson there, who's also got good fixtures moving forward. Into the midfield. As you can see there, the yellow flag of Mr. Dwight McNeil in my team. Now look, if Dwight McNeil's ruled out, I probably will wildcard if I hear about it before tonight. I mean, I've got him lined up with changing for either Jared Bowen. He's going for Saka. Dwight McNeil's going for Saka. Morgan Rogers is the one that'd be going for Jared Bowen, potentially this game week. And they'll be playing in 5 mid. I'm not sure. But that was my line of thinking, where I'm going with that. Dwight McNeil, he is definitely a lock. He's got the Southampton fixture. If he is fit and he is playing, you can back him in to get some points. And that's the only reason why I'm not wildcarding is because I've got strong faith. It's why Smith Rowe went instead of Dwight McNeil because of the Southampton fixture. You've got to target it. Everton surely will get some points there. And hopefully he is involved in an attacking sense. Normally he is when good things happen for Everton. Cole Palmer, he is the vice captain this week. Based on his form last season, I should be making him captain. And there is every reason to be making him captain. There's actually 3 good options this week for captaincy. However, I've not picked him. I've gone with him as vice captain. Manchester United away. I think they're still pretty porous defensively, but I think potentially they're not going to be as porous as we saw against Leicester. I'm not sure. It's just going to be depending on how Ruud van Nistelrooy set them up. I mean, if you look up the like-ups, we look pretty similar. Just there you go on the side. Just look it up online. Brian Mbeumo, he obviously has got another very nice fixture away at Fulham on Monday Night Football. I'm hoping that he is going to increase my rank on Monday night. I mean, because he's the only bloke I'm going to have playing. So hopefully it's a good night for him and not so good for the Fulham and Brentford defences, but also hopefully not for Raul and Wisser as well. Brian Mbeumo, 1-0 penalty. I think I'd probably take that. That's probably the result I want in that game. Mo Salah, he is my captain. He's back into my team. I've made the -4 for that. He better bloody reward me, knowing my luck that it's been the last couple of weeks. I've got really slight red arrows. It's probably going to be Mo Salah blanks and gets me 2 points. Well, 1 point and gets a yellow card or something stupid like that. And Erling Haaland probably score a hat-trick. That's probably what's going to happen to basically Erling Haaland saying a big F you to me for trading him out. But I'm backing in Mo Salah as my captain, back in my team. He's got the captain's armband. I'm riding him hopefully all the way to a big win over Brighton at home. Into the forward line, obviously, Matheus Cunha starts. The Wolves' dream run commences against Crystal Palace's home, as obviously Eight Nori's in the team as well. And look, he could be brilliant here. And I think potentially he could be looking at a double-figure haul with some luck. Look, so he's replacing Haaland. I'm hoping the combination of Mo Salah and Cunha will outscore Haaland and Smith Rowe this week by at least 4 points, which will make the transfer worthwhile. Ollie Watkins starts. Again, this one, you could have thought about potentially someone else, but Ollie Watkins was rested in the Carabao Cup. He did not play in that game, which means that he is going to be fresh for the Tottenham game on the weekend. And I think that potentially that's good news. Mickey van der Ven, who is their quickest defender, is 100% going to be missing that game after he was injured in the Carabao Cup against Man City last night. So I really like Ollie Watkins here. I think potentially he could score goals. Morgan Rogers drops to my bench, but if Dwight McNeil misses, he's going to replace him. So, we'll see. And then Chris Woody, the Woodpecker, he has got a yellow flag still. He expects to be fine. I expect him to be fine. He's got West Ham at home, who have been pretty bad defensively. So I'm expecting Chris Wood to continue his hot streak here at home, which, look, if I'm being realistic, I got 63 points last week. I'm hoping for the same with the -4 factored into that. So I'm looking for hopefully 67, 68 points, -4 from that. I'll be pretty happy with that as a game week, moving towards when I do wildcard. As long as I can keep around the top 200,000 between now and game week 12, I think I'm a lock for a really good run into the middle part of the season. We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, this team might overperform what I'm expecting because the last couple of weeks I feel like they've underperformed what I've been expecting. Obviously on the bench, now I have made a mistake here. Morgan Rogers should actually be in front of Robinson there. So we'll just fix that and we'll save the team. But in the on the bench, we've got Turner, Rogers as my first sub, Robinson as my second, and Faze, who I've... In reality, maybe he should be in front of Robinson. I'm not sure. If somehow Ipswich don't score against Leicester, then I've really stuffed this up because I could have had Leicester defence this week. But I'm pretty confident that they're going to score. I just think that Justin's a good chance of getting some attacking returns there. Look, so that's my final thoughts. That is my team for this game week. Let me know in the comments what transfers you're thinking of doing. Are you taking -4? Have you got free transfers? Are you playing a wild card? Let me know. Let me know any last-minute advice you might like to know as well. Make sure you check out the WhatsApp link in the description. You can join that group for free and ask me and a bunch of other people advice on your team. We're more than happy to do it. It's free service. We're not like other channels where we charge you for it. Other than that, thanks for joining me. Good luck in Game Week 10. And if Chris Wood and Dwight McNeil pass fit, I won't be wildcarding. I'll be saving it to Game Week 12. If they do wildcard, I'm going to do a live stream with me wildcarding, and this video will become completely irrelevant. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the other side. That's the D Unit out.